The Oruga Podcast.
Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys. They look busy, right?
Thank you for that video, by the way. How did you find that video?
It was under conspiracy theorist.
Of course. That's awesome. How long ago was that?
It's always on daytime TV too. Like they always put that shit out in the open. They make it so rare and present.
Daytime television just wants to sensationalize themselves so bad. They want to be the internet so bad.
Yeah.
They want to be on the number one trending of the conspiracy theory pages across the world.
Mm-hmm. That's a job I don't want, by the way. Like, could you imagine being Michael Strahan sitting in that moment? You're like, I got him just bounce off with this kind of topic.
But
Yes, you want to eat human flesh?
Think about it. That's
Tastes
what
like
they
chicken.
keep. That's what they keep in the documentary. What do they cut?
That's
out
a
of it?
great
What do they
point.
edit? If they're keeping that in the documentary.
Could you imagine how stupid you have to be to say you watch the edits of the documentary and you're like, you know what, that part where I say that I want to eat human flesh, let's keep that in. That's a good part.
No backlash.
Wait,
No.
did she say she ate?
Did you not watch the video we just watched?
I thought she said, would you eat?
No,
She's obviously hitting, like, tennising that idea with them because she's trying to normalize it. Welcome to the Op. Be sure to check out Oruga's shop. We make shirts and hoodies that are comfortable and stylish. Follow @ShopOruga and visit orugastore.com. That is ORUGA store.com. Beat produced by Saipuda. Check him out at saipudabeats.com.
Too many.
It's been like 10 whole episodes.
since we've last talked, for sure.
As a
yeah,
trio.
I know, it's been a while.
I
You
was wanting to show Kahaya this, like the framer thing though, before we started.
Before we start? I just hit start, actually.
All right, let's screw it. I might as well show it to you because we're trying to build the next social media Kahaya. Might as well inform you about it. Ruby's in the way.
For God's sakes, have good mic to mouth ratio. For God's
I'm
sakes.
trying.
Alrighty.
What is this?
This would be the homepage, hopefully. But this is all like the framework of it all. So.
It looks
Oruga
like
Home.
Twitter.
It's built to look like Twitter. So these would be like icons up here, probably a search and home bar. And then Oruga.
Are you making the app? Is this an app? Like phone?
It's not so much an app. I could make an app interface, but
I see.
yeah, would be the landing page, hopefully. But we're going for like a black and gold theme, maybe.
That's pretty good.
And then when you hover over, like, of course, these would be actual images of the product per se, not just white boxes. Then when you hover over them, it would turn into like a gold icon. But yeah,
It's really cool. I like
Sure.
how you do. I like how the
Looks
way that it's framed of like the
Like
left
here.
side.
this is what me and Preston kept going back to is the just x.com or Twitter. We just kept looking, going back. I'm on Wi-Fi, so I
For
don't know
how
why it's
they,
taking long.
yeah, you're on the trap house.
I don't know why it's taking long, but
Trap house.
That's my Wi-Fi.
damn, this is taking
Ain't
forever.
no kitties allowed in the trap house.
That's only you saying that.
Bobby Schmurda. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. You've dropped that quote before on the podcast.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Anyways, it's supposed to look like Twitter.
I see.
Yeah, it's got the same interface and all that.
And you know what? There's a differentiation between the apparel and the Oruga Studios, which is crucial for your understanding and ours.
Oh.
But yeah, it's supposed to have like that sidebar element, and it's supposed to just stay there consistently,
It's pretty nifty.
and just everything looks streamlined. Hopefully, I can make it a Shopify theme, and it'll be fluid on the website.
I see. That looks really good.
Thank you.
I was gonna say it's like the HQ, but it literally says it up there.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. That's where I had
It's
that
the
thought.
headquarters right there. The landing page of the decade.
So I brung some gifts for you guys.
Gifts.
I made these in middle
Oh,
school.
shit.
but
In
I
middle
just
school?
happened to have them. Oh, high school. But
High
I just
school.
happened to have them on me.
Okay.
Year.
These look
You
exclusive.
guys go. You guys
Wow.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
The
Big
place-
words, bro. Big words.
Where am I going to put this?
Dude. Wow.
I think I know the place, but it's just special to me, you know?
I think I would have to stick this in my wallet or something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
wallet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
You get caught in a
when
sticky situation. You know what I mean?
I would just hand over. Yeah, it's
This is like Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
it really is. And let me tell you, I like the colors you chose, the purple and
New York
yellow.
pimp.
It's very royal.
Yes, very New York pimp for sure. Certified by
So
Barack
is this
Obama.
an
You need to
actual
sign this.
Is
Can you
this
sign
a
this?
sticker?
No,
or is
no,
this
no,
just
no.
an
That's
actual?
Someone who witnesses your testimony will sign it.
Ah, okay. Of my use.
Yeah, of your use of your
Big words.
big words.
Sure. Okay.
So is this a sticker or is this just a card?
That's just a card.
Okay, that's
Just a
actually
card.
perfect.
This
'cause
is
I
a
can
great-
I can actually put this in my wallet and not just like.
Yeah.
Do you
try
have
and
extra
stick it.
ones of these?
Yeah, I have like 300 of them.
You have 300?
Not on me, but yeah.
Wow. I guess as a white guy, I really can't hand these out.
I'm glad that there's no typos on them either. No way. This is,
Okay, I don't need any more than
it's
this.
like Uno draw 4.
Dude.
Did I just draw 2?
Wow. What inspired you to make those?
Well, I wanted to break a profit. So it's a good story.
You wanted
actually.
to make a profit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
I
thought
was-
you said break a profit first.
Before you start though, I'm just so glad that there's no typos or anything, because like I would be the type of motherfucker in high school that would just have a typo on this and make 300 on accident. Like that's crazy that you just made this like to
They're
perfection.
beautiful. They're even cut well. How are they cut so well?
All right. So what happened was I was at a cross country meet, and a good friend of mine named Drew Hawker was selling these hats that
Sure.
said "Daddy" on them. He's selling daddy hats at the track and cross country meets, which is not, approved by the
By the state.
yeah.
Okay.
But he
Sure.
made like
Soliciting.
$200 off those daddy hats. It was
That's
really
awesome.
pop. It really hit off. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of rich kids that come to track meets. I want to partake in making money. So I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
let's make something to sell. And I was like, it's a piece of paper. It's a business card. This is easy. It was like, I think it was $60 to get, I think 900 of those printed. And I was selling them. I could literally sell them like $1. All I have to do is sell like 60 of them. And then I'll
Right.
make my money back.
Mhm.
And anything I sell from then on is profit.
For
So,
sure.
I was just selling it to random kids, just 50 cents here, 25 cents here,
Mm-hmm.
$5 here, $10 here. Then people would start coming up to me at the track meets, and they'll buy these business cards from me,
Right.
and then they'll go and flip them and sell them for like $10 or
The
Uh-huh.
trading card game right there.
Wow.
It got pretty crazy.
So you were a part of a economy. You created an
I
economy.
did. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also went back to my high school, like, as a college student with about maybe like 100 of them, and started putting them in everyone's lockers, handing
Jesus
them out to kids
Christ.
in the hallways, hiding them around the
Sure.
school.
Uh-huh.
So I really hope that one day,
You just
I go on the
created a
internet.
currency without knowing it.
I hope one day I go on the internet and I find my creation.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dream.
What happens if you negatively affected culture because of
My business.
big words pass? Yeah.
I feel like it's untraceable.
Okay.
Even
an
though you're
extent.
proclaiming right now that you're the creator of it all. It's untraceable.
It is untraceable.
That's hilarious. How does Ashley feel about this? Have you been giving her one?
She has a couple of her own business cards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And she freely uses the pass as she pleases?
No. I can't have that.
Oh, okay.
It's a violation of rights,
Right, of course.
Rights.
A violation of rights.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I want to, man, I wish I could dog you for what I was saying before on the podcast and what you're doing to your children, but it's
Oh my
okay.
God, this guy.
Too edgy.
I know. What did you have for breakfast?
Maple sugar bacon sandwich, which sounds really crazy.
That is really wild.
But yeah, it's just bacon and egg and cheese.
Okay.
Is like the
From Dunkin', it's the new item.
is the bun like infused with like syrup, like McDonald's?
I don't know. It was a croissant, but it was just just a normal croissant.
Croissant sandwiches are
I
amazing.
could barely taste the maple sugar, which is funny because why market it if it's just like barely tasting like it? Might as well just call it the same menu item.
A croissant, a bacon egg croissant with
Yeah.
a sprinkle of what, maple?
Yeah, you should
sugar or
just be
whatever.
like, yeah, we have new seasonal bacon, and just flip the whole ingredient instead of calling it a sandwich.
I feel like American food is getting better, like fast food.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
been stagnant in my opinion.
I feel
The
like
same
they're
things
trying.
have been on DoorDash for so many years, and it's getting stale, bro.
Yeah. Let me hear your opinion on it.
on food.
Yeah, like why do you think? Don't look at the screen.
My bad. So, is that Coke? No. Okay,
Cocaina.
so-
Yeah. Well, that was our last podcast, by the way. It's not my own partaking. It is
Is it
Peruvian
actually?
news. It's Peruvian
Oh
news.
my God, that's
Yeah.
crazy! I didn't even know. I was just joking. I was like flour or something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
for example, Subway,
Right.
they have like, for example, their sauces.
Sure.
Like instead of just being like ranch, mayo, ketchup, mustard, whatever.
Sure.
They have like. It seems like there's a chef making these sauces. They have like a garlic aioli. They have like all these, complex flavored sauces.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have like I don't know. I actually
The
haven't
sauces that go on salads, not the ones that go on.
Is that actually what it's meant for?
I don't know.
I see.
That just sounds like a salad type of dressing.
But what I'm hearing from you is that your argument is that there are large corporations with great chefs that are formulating the menu.
That are trying to add stuff to the menu, like they're
Okay.
researching things that would go well in a sub, like eggs.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
some companies have definitely upped their game because, like Subway, remember how they took a real big hit in marketing when they're like tuna or whatever. They got caught making it behind the scenes, and it was just like water and some paste.
That's crazy.
It was fake
Yeah.
tuna?
Yeah, it was fake tuna. Or, I don't know what it was.
Or like, what do they call that? I forget what they call it, but it's like it's
Imitation?
Just imitation. Thank you, like imitation crab. That's just a regular fish that they.
But all they
paste.
were doing was just mixing paste and water together. And then that video circulated online. It was like, Subway's ingredients are not real, even their bread.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause, like-
pastry.
That's
Legally,
weird.
it's a pastry. It's not actually bread because of how much sugar is in Subways. Legally, it's not bread.
But with they've kind of reversed it with the way they've hired so many athletes to like do their marketing, and like they got fucking
Right.
Steph Curry, and
Right.
all them.
Payne Manning and all
Yeah.
those crazy people. To
They're like trying to dig themselves out of the trenches from that disgusting meat
well,
that we were watching.
Mystery schmeat.
yeah. I couldn't disagree with you guys more about how I think fast food's just going into the shitter. But I also think like the whole restaurant industry in the United States of America is just kind of going to the shitter too, just from COVID. I think it's like there's so many restaurants
That's
that
true.
closed down, and then the restaurants that stayed open jacked up their prices like by 30%.
The interesting thing that I'm seeing though is a bunch of fusion restaurants on the increase and rise. Like you see more,
Like mergers almost.
yeah, mergers of cultures serving one cuisine with like ingredients from different cultures.
Okay.
So like a American Japanese.
There's this Paris and I don't know. I guess Paris and Japanese place that I eat at, and it's
Whoa.
like, yeah.
I'm glad you gave an example because I was like disagreeing with you, but I was like,
the
wow.
bread is from Paris,
Okay.
but the cuisine, like the meats and shit, is all from Japan, and they fuse the two together.
That's cool. Is it good?
Yeah, it's gas.
Okay.
I think it's Japan.
Is it cheap? Or is it like a higher end
It's
restaurant?
It's affordable.
It's affordable.
Let me just make sure that I'm thinking of
The proper restaurant. What was the last place you went to? That was like that was good. You know, it was pretty good food. You got nothing? You got nothing, dude?
I went
Okay,
to,
correction. It was Vietnamese. And
Vietnamese.
Parisian.
Vietnamese. Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That kind of fusion. It's called Paris banh mi.
Okay.
And they make some gas sandwiches. And even those like Korean corn dogs with cheese and all that. Have you ever seen those?
No, I have not. Should I look them up?
They're pretty weird looking, but they're just like corn dogs.
Okay.
Here in the United States. Like they got the same kind of breading almost.
Sure.
But sometimes they bread it with like potatoes, like diced potatoes.
Yeah.
They,
fried like egg almost. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they also got like a whole mozzarella thing too, where it's
a mozzarella
same,
stick.
Yeah, it's the same shape as a hot dog, but it's just all mozzarella.
Jesus
and
Christ.
it looks so unhealthy.
I can tell you would need some Pepto-Bismol for that one.
Right.
Yeah, it's an
That would kill me.
abundance. It's an abundance of cheese and dairy.
That's insane.
It sounds good at one moment, but also that I'd be shitting my brains out for like.
I need to give you guys some context because
You
I don't
do.
know how your guys' stomachs.
Would handle that. Dude, I like cheese, but once you start frying cheese, it's like
Look at
it
this.
goes downhill.
This is not. There's not even any meat in this. This is just purely fried.
That's huge. That's a cheese corn dog.
It's a mozzarella stick on a mozzarella stick literally.
It looks very appealing.
It's gas though. They make
That
ones.
that one looks
They
disgusting.
make ones with cheese and hot dog.
I don't want to make the joke.
Yeah.
But that kind of looks.
Sus.
They make
Yeah,
they make
sus.
the spicy breading like Takis,
That's crazy.
and even have you seen the Taki blue, like the blue Takis?
Is that
I've seen.
Is
They
that what
make-
I think
they
it
make
is?
ones that are like that at the restaurant.
hot Cheetos?
It's Taki dust, yeah, or hot Cheeto dust.
Okay.
They cover the Korean cheese.
What are you
dog
calling it?
Taki or?
Why is it called Taki dust?
Because the place
It's
that
hot
I
Cheeto dust, right?
the place
No,
that I eat at
Takis is like
also
the-
makes Taki dust Korean dogs. So
Okay.
it's blue.
Oh.
And then they also have the red one, which is like hot Cheeto, obviously.
That's fascinating.
You
But
know what
yeah,
Takis
these
are,
kind
right?
of like these kind of potatoes is what I was talking about. The breakfast type. You know what I'm?
Yes, like
You know what
the
I'm saying?
small like.
Yeah,
Diced
ones.
It looks super weird, like on that.
It's
That
it's
looks
a
good,
crazy
though.
it's a crazy cuisine because
It's
like the
nuts.
cheese and potatoes go together. If you think about it,
Preston doesn't know what Takis are. Isn't that crazy?
blue Takis.
Is this what you're referring to? Is this how I spell it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That stuff's garbage.
I agree.
They
It's
make
pretty
they
bad.
make cheese dogs that are covered in blue dust.
This is not supposed to be in my immune
stuff,
system.
in your
just-
dietary
this is-
tract.
That seems poisonous. This seems like
I don't trust it.
arsenic for rats. Like it seems like rat poison. Taki dust. Whatever. That's so disgusting.
Think about how many of those you have to crush up though to cover an entire like cheese dog to bread it.
I am with that whole cuisine until they start sprinkling all over all the sauces. Once you start sprinkling that much sauce over something, I just like it doesn't seem
Here's
good.
a question.
What?
Are you the type, say like with tacos or burrito? Well, not a burrito really. Say like street tacos. Are you the type to drizzle hella lemon and lime? Like squeeze the shit out of it?
Yeah, for sure.
Me too.
I am. Yeah. Because that has acidic base to it.
There's
And it just like it seems like I'll digest it better
Yeah.
because of the acid in there. Go ahead.
citrusy.
What about Chick-fil-A sandwiches? Would you like
A Chick-fil-A
dip
sandwich.
your sandwich in the Chick-fil-A sauce and like get hella for each bite?
Yep, I would.
Okay.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You, Nolan?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I trust Chick-fil-A sauce. I trust it. I don't. It's so good. How could you not?
Dude, hasn't
Yeah, it's
Cane's
really
gotten
good.
so stale? I've had a discussion at work about how Cane's, it's just like the flavor, like they haven't added any new, like obviously anything new to the menu. It's just
For
chicken
40
fingers.
years. Yeah.
Chicken.
But there's only so much that having an original recipe can take you so far. You know what I mean?
And when that original recipe is soggy chicken, it can only take you so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I remember the quality a few years ago. It used to be 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Right.
And now it's just like the breading is falling off because of how greasy it is now.
Mm-hmm. And the fries are kind of stale. The sauce doesn't have the punch anymore.
It ain't hitting how it used to.
Right. Man.
I don't know what happened to
when
it.
when we would go to that Cane's in high school, it was so good because it was like the freshest food. It seemed like it was just like cooked the best. It seemed.
I will tell. I used to work at Cane's, so
Damn,
You-
insider
stop it.
knowledge right
Did
here.
you
I worked
really?
at the one in Clifton. Yeah,
Fuck.
What?
Really?
How long?
The one in Clifton?
like a year. Yes.
Wow.
So
It's
if we
pretty
walked
bad.
up in there, do you think there's people that are like
I mean, I know
veterans?
the guy who owns a store.
You think there's
There- yeah,
some
there might
veterans
be.
in there?
Yeah, there might be some veterans.
Damn. They'd
It's
salute
pretty
you.
bad.
They'd salute you and be like, "Yeah, let's get a free one for Kahaya today."
Nah, they did not like me over there. I was
They didn't
not
like you?
a-
Why? What did you do to them?
couldn't
I
get
didn't
a
do
free one
anything.
if you walked up in there,
Nah.
Really?
even though you worked there for a year.
Yep.
Well, I guess I can say the same for my shitty ass workplace, my previous employers.
Yeah.
Fuck Kroger.
They'll definitely not give you anything
Yeah.
for free. But go ahead. So you worked at Cane's?
I will tell you that when they drop the chicken in the fryers and
Yeah.
they take it out, that's the freshest it is, and it lasts for about, I want to say, like 10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like fresh, like crisp. The breading's not going to fall off. Same thing with the fries.
Oh.
But once it sits for like over 10 minutes, it gets cold. The oil like gets absorbed into the chicken, and it's just terrible. It's a terrible experience.
So do they reheat it?
You can, if you refried
Like-
it, it would go. Your chicken might be a little tougher because your chicken would be more cooked,
Right.
but it would be, more crisp. It'd be crispy.
Do they have heat lamps on them then?
They do. They have like a heat.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they have a heater on it, so like it'll get soggy and warm.
Mm-hmm.
So they do like maybe it depends on their volume. Like if you can see the line outside the door, they're gonna drop more chicken.
Okay.
But if there's not a lot of people, then they'll probably drop like. There was an actual like estimate they did. Like it was like 4 per person. That was like their estimate they did. So
4 chickens per person that come through the door.
right, like something like that. It was either 4 or 8, something like that. So, let me get the word. So, if there's not a lot of people there,
Mm-hmm.
and you drop, and they just drop it when they see you walking into the door,
Yeah.
that's a guarantee that your shit's gonna be good as fuck.
Mhm.
Okay.
But other than that,
If you're part of the crowd walking in the
Yeah,
Cane's.
you're
So
pretty
you
much
want a
screwed.
big crowd.
You
want
don't want a big crowd.
You don't want a line in front of you?
No.
You want to be the first one walking in after a while,
Yes. That's what you want.
Interesting.
because then that's when they'll drop.
New fresh chicken, because when it's a
Gotcha.
crowd of people, they're dropping a shit ton of chicken at one time.
Mm-hmm.
So you either want to come in when there's like no one there, or you want to come in when they're out of chicken and they have to do a new drop.
Okay. That's
And it's
fascinating.
that busy.
Did you like that job?
I hated it. I
Hated it.
every
What
minute of
what
it.
job were you? Were you the fryer?
I wanted to be a fryer,
Mhm.
but so you have to be able to like do everything there, and
Okay.
like
So cashier, cleaner, you
Right.
have to do fries, you have
front,
to do
cashier, everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Is fryer under cashier?
No, but
I'm just kidding.
so there's
I'm
like
not
a
gonna-
front
I'm
end.
not gonna use any.
There's a front end and a back end.
Uh-huh.
So
That seems
at
reasonable.
Clifton,
Yeah.
I saw it as the better looking people were always up front, and
Right. Yeah.
the monkeys are in the back.
Okay.
So
Okay. Kahaya is speaking.
oh,
by
not
the way.
like black people, like
Uh-huh.
ugly people.
Right. The ogres.
orangutans.
The
Yeah.
ogres in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
Yeah, I with you.
Beauty and Beast.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I wanted to start in the back. They made me start up front because I'm so good looking. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of the front, did a little bit of the back. But in the back, the way it goes is you start off making the toast.
Okay.
And then you move on.
So you sear the toast. So it's like a skillet?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Stovetop fryer. Yeah.
That's a pretty basic job. Just making toast.
You just put butter
Put
onto
butter on it.
Yeah.
Put it on the...
Because
if
if you screw up making toast,
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
If you screw up making toast, that's like fireable. Because like, are you even a functioning being?
It gets crazy. You gotta like...
How did you get fired?
I got fired because COVID happened.
Okay.
And I had to go back home to Dayton.
Okay.
And because they kicked us out of campus.
Right,
They
yeah,
kicked all the students out of the housing. And I told my manager about it. And there's other students there. And I was the one that got like in trouble for it. For telling my manager, like, hey,
Damn.
I can't work here anymore. I got to go home because they just kicked me out. And he's
Right.
like, what? You can't just leave? Some bullshit like that.
Sure.
Some
Right.
bullshit. So the toast, you have to like if there's a big crowd of people, you have to manage and make sure you have enough toast so they can make their orders. So there would be times where I was dropping like 2 loaves of bread. So like 30, 40 pieces of bread on the oven, on the girdle, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Girdle. And I had to like make sure I flipped them over at the right time, make sure they're not burnt, make sure I don't put too much butter on them.
Mm-hmm.
One skill I learned was if your knife's covered with butter, you can wipe it on a piece of bread. Stupid, but it comes clutch.
Of course.
And then another thing I did was I boxed the orders. When I saw my homies come in, I'd always throw in a couple extra.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Of course.
A couple extra not fries, tenders. I'd be throwing them extra tenders.
That's clutch.
There was one time.
No. I'm sorry. Now, if me and Nolan go to the restaurant you work at now, you're gonna have the chefs throw in a little extra.
I don't even know if they're the same people, and they probably don't even know me anymore.
Oh,
It's
you don't
been
know the
that
chef?
long.
No. I'm talking about the place you work now.
I don't know. That'd be interesting. He does a count.
Yeah, that'd be a
manager
little
doesn't
harder to
count.
get away with because everything's like.
Accounted for.
I'm just talking about an extra potato. Or
That's
like,
the whole thing. Is everything's counted for.
Maybe.
Okay.
I might put a little bit of love into it. Usually not. Like we have
You
Or-
usually not.
Kahaya would have to
employers
say
come
like,
in.
"Oh yeah, a potato fell on the floor," and then in reality, it would just you'd end up consuming it.
Right, of course.
Like,
That's
oh,
hilarious.
it was just an accident.
I dropped a fillet. I dropped a T-bone.
Yeah.
That's
steak on the
what I'm
ground.
saying. Like, hey, could I order like
Dude, there's
a New
so-
York strip and then also a filet mignon or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, manager is so crazy. There's cameras everywhere. There's like 40 cameras in that small ass restaurant.
There are no
I'm not
BOGO
asking
deals.
for like a financial steal here. I'm asking for an extra piece of meat.
Dude, that is like. He will charge you. He has no leeway.
Okay.
We don't even get employee meals, so
That's wild too, by the way. That's so wild that
it's
you don't.
crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. Do you remember what you were talking about?
Canes.
Okay.
Oh, I have a prediction though before we talk about Cane's. Do you think they're gonna come out with say like a new sauce or a new chicken flavor, like chicken sauce flavor?
For what?
Just like the ingredient as a whole. Like
Oh,
say
like
they,
for Canes?
Their
yeah,
signature
do you
sauce.
think they would ever come out
No.
with like the actual what the chicken's breaded in? Do you think they would ever change that up?
No.
I think they're gonna add some seasoning soon because that shit's losing flavor.
What do you think they're gonna do?
They
Cajun?
do season it.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna do some Popeye shit and be like, we're going Cajun this weekend. Or
People
This
were
year.
like the employees want that,
Exactly.
but they've never adhered to our request.
I feel like making the same shit would get boring again and again.
They do season it though. Like they let it marinate in like their own special salt solution, like for a day. Like all their chicken
Really?
season, and then the breading has a little seasoning in it. That's not good. There's another place. This is the last thing I was going to say. There's another place in Dayton called Huey Magoo's. It's literally Cane's, but it's seasoned. It's like way
Okay.
better. It's like Cane's on crack.
That's
Okay.
what I was just telling Preston is Joella's, the chicken and waffles, bro. Joella's has like so many different flavors for their chicken. I don't know how Cane's has like
Slacking.
successfully thrived for this long with just one flavor of chicken.
That's why I like City Bird. City Bird has Parmesan and
On their fries too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parmesan on fries, dude, is like so amazing.
Like
It's such a subtlety too.
Cane
But
should
when the
just add
Parmesan
something.
melts on the fries,
Ooh.
and
The
you
crumbles.
yeah,
Dude, I love the crumble of
yeah.
Parmesan.
It's great. This shit's amazing. Yeah, anything is possible with a little bit of spice.
Dude, sometimes chili cheese fries kind of looks nauseating.
Chili
Like,
cheese
some-
fries.
yeah, sometimes I don't know how people order chili cheese fries.
Mm.
When, like,
That's your past experiences.
Yeah.
I think chili cheese fries are amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
sometimes it
Yeah.
just looks really gross and messy. I'm like, how could someone eat this as like a meal?
How would you want your cheese to be on your chili cheese fries? Like I'd say melted. Like I want it like
Oh yeah.
like a sauce.
Here's the thing: I like Dixie. I like the feta crumbles.
I see.
I don't like chili cheese per se, so
I see.
I would deck it out in feta crumbles.
That's
At least
crazy.
waffle fries, like Chick-fil-A type
Ooh.
of fries.
That's crazy.
I like Dixie fries. Hella.
Never been to this Dixie place before.
Really?
But
It's a chili parlor.
I see.
It's pretty
That
good.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Crumbles over the sauce.
I think the only to improve that would be to have some Mexican style cheese with a little bit of spice instead of their traditional cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's with Mexican style cheese with Skyline chili. Some
That
pretty
would
good
go
stuff.
Well, when I was talking
Some
about
pretty
the
good
feta
stuff.
one, those don't really have chili on it though.
I see.
That's the thing. I don't know if I could eat chili cheese fries anymore. It's just like it's turned me off of it. Just how messy they look.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It's one of those cuisines.
Now
I
let me
don't-
ask you guys. Do you have another point?
I was just gonna say I don't know what my like go-to cheese is at this point. Like chili cheese, that cheese sauce. Not all that anymore. Maybe like when I started out as a kid, that chili cheese was banging, but like now, it's just like school lunch type beat. You know what I
For real.
mean?
If
Some
you were to
school
start a
lunch.
restaurant though, what would be like your main cuisine?
Duck.
Duck?
For sure.
Why? That was
Dude.
you shot that out of
I
your mouth
love
like
duck.
nothing.
So good.
Duck?
Yeah.
What was the
You
last?
just tried that once and it's just been on your.
That good. Yeah.
What was the last meal you had with duck that was amazing?
Duck and potatoes.
Duck and potatoes. How was the duck prepared?
It was prepared medium rare. I had to think
Are
back
you
to the
sure
past.
that you even realize? What does that mean, homie? What does that mean? So you cooked it on stovetop?
Yes. And then
Okay.
I put it in the oven, and then I rendered like
So
the
you-
fat off,
So you cooked the outside a little bit, and then you put it in the oven too.
internally cook it.
Yeah. Okay. How long did you keep it in the oven for, and what degrees?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Was it like
Yeah.
half an hour?
Probably around there. Not
Okay.
in the oven for half an hour. Probably the whole process took half an hour.
Okay. So like 10 minutes on the skillet, maybe
Yeah.
like 20 minutes in the oven.
Yep.
Okay.
And then like I put
Probably
the-
around like 200 degrees or 300.
for like the
Cooking-
temperature of the duck.
No, for the
Okay.
temperature of the
That's
oven.
what I say. Probably like 300. My oven's really bad. Like it doesn't pick up a lot of heat. So probably
Okay.
like 300.
So if you put it on 400, it's at 300 anyways?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I also took the fat from the duck and put that on the potatoes as like an oil. That added a lot
Yeah,
of
and
that
you
duck
cooked
flavor.
the potatoes with the fat?
Yeah, and I put that
That's-
in the oven.
That's
Yeah.
superior.
I heard they
It's
cook
amazing.
everything in like UK and Britain with duck fat
I need to go
instead
now.
of like Pam. You know how like when you
And,
spray
like-
Pam and butter and shit on a pan, they just use duck fat.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. I like this is gonna sound real ultra American. The bacon grease. Bacon grease is really
Yeah.
cool to like if I make bacon, you have the bacon grease left, and then making some like eggs or
Oh,
toast
yeah.
or whatever with that bacon grease.
She goes
Just
hard.
yeah, it's just a nice little searing of
Talking about
flavors.
cuisines. You know how I was talking to you about how like John Legend is shady?
Yeah,
And
how
you
he's
were
like
like-
how he's
and
an
you were like-
Illuminati.
And you were like, how?
Right, dude. We were watching football on Sunday, and the Pfizer commercial came on, and
Right.
Travis Kelce has sold his soul to Pfizer, and so has John Legend and someone.
Was it Lil Nas? Not Lil Nas. It was fucking Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes. I have to look up who Shawn Mendes
That's
is.
that singer.
I don't know who. Shawn.
Or
He's the
no,
one
no,
that's
maybe
like-
it was Charlie Puth.
Look at me.
Who?
It was either Charlie Puth or Shawn Mendes. I think it
Charlie-
was Charlie Puth. The guy that
Giving me stitches.
Charlie.
you know that guy that sings
Puth.
with that Wiz Khalifa song in Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah. Of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do.
That guy.
Okay. I don't remember
He was
this
in
guy.
the Pfizer commercial too, I think.
Really?
Been a long time.
Stop.
Dude, but anyways, the
Stop
clip,
it. Wiz Khalifa's God, but
I gotta show
Fuck
you the
that
clip
song.
of his wife, Chrissy Teigen,
Okay.
saying this off the wall shit.
oh here. Do you have?
Yeah, it's on our Twitter page if you want to
Oh,
just
okay.
pull up for the mixer so it can be heard easier. Damn, you're typing on you hit Oruga instead of X because the logos look similar.
They do look similar, and the website looks similar too. Well, this is the last thing I retweeted.
Now go down that one.
This one, okay. I gotta make sure that's loud enough. Sorry, listeners.
Little clip here.
Uh oh.
If the person okayed it, I would eat a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat,
No. I think the only way
you
I would...
wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No,
Really?
absolutely not.
This is on Netflix.
When you can get David Chang to be speechless, I mean, when you can make him speechless. No, it's like, as soon as I said that too, I was like, this isn't gonna go over well. Would you really eat human? I mean, what body part would you eat? Haven't you been to that bodies exhibit down on
Yeah,
right? Have you been there?
I've been there.
I've eaten everything.
I like how she's trying to make it relatable.
What's one thing
Like,
that hasn't
you
been
just-
served?
What
It's
body
human.
part would you eat? Like, I feel like I'd eat.
Look-
Like I would give you.
He is like,
Pass away
this is wrong.
Naturally, I would give you a piece of my arm.
It doesn't look meaty enough. Yeah, no.
Chicken thigh? A thigh?
Hey, you know what they say? Tastes just like
You want to eat
chicken.
my thigh?
I'm glad it ended there.
Yeah.
It needed to end there because
crazy.
they were spiraling. They needed a topic change real quick.
For real. How do you come back from that though?
I really don't think you do.
That's crazy.
For all the things you could
That's
go,
on a documentary.
for all the things you could do on live television, like one of these stupid ass talk shows, that's the thing you want to bring up. That is the last thing you want to bring up. Out of one of those fucking roundtable talk shows.
Just makes it look crazy.
Dude,
so
on daytime
the conspiracies
television.
must be going wild.
Well, she's probably tried it.
She probably has. That's probably why she's talking about it.
Right.
That's
Locked up. Oh my God.
all of them. Lock all of them up.
Especially Michael Strahan for tennising that. That's crazy.
For that last comment that he said, lock them up, bro. That cannot be allowed.
That's so much, dude. Jesus Christ. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That was a good
That's what I
Good
mean when
transition.
John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, they're in the Illuminati.
yeah.
They're in some sort of
That
weird
was his
cult.
wife? That was John Legend's wife?
Yeah.
Man,
Those are the types of people that want you to get vaccines, Preston.
I know. I know.
That was really his wife?
Yeah.
Do you know who John Legend is?
Isn't he the musician, right?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
Beatles?
Not the Beatles.
Not the Beatles?
No.
John Lennon.
That's John Lennon. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I was about to say, wow, she's really young.
Yeah. She's a gold digger, if that was
But
true.
I mean, popularity-wise,
This
he
dude.
probably is up to par with John Lennon at this point.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, think about
Stop.
it.
No.
More
You're
people
not gonna talk
probably
shit about my Lennon.
more people probably know John Legend now as I mean, think about how old people are more than John Lennon.
You might be right. You could make a case on that one. His
Yeah.
popularity of how many people can recognize his face now.
Yeah.
For sure. You could make a.
But yeah, John Lennon should be more popular.
Yeah, like I know. God damn, that's so funny.
But yeah, he's in that Pfizer commercial. It's just crazy the people they pick to like sponsor them. They've always got shady backgrounds for some reason, you know.
They always do, yeah. And sorry about the fucking ear rape for a moment. I didn't mean to do that, but
Killing me.
Are we gonna watch those AI commercials because they're freaking hilarious?
they're freaking hilarious. Okay, so
My eyes
I
need to be
want
blessed.
to preface this before we go crazy. Oh damn, I can't just have this open. Come on, thank you. Okay, so I just thank you for that video, by the way.
Yeah.
How did you find that video of
It was under conspiracy theorist.
Of course.
That's awesome. How long ago was that?
It's always on daytime TV too. Like they always put that shit out in the open. They make it so aware and present.
Daytime television just wants to sensationalize themselves so bad. They want to be the internet so bad.
Yeah.
They want to be on the number one trending of the conspiracy theory pages across the world.
Mm-hmm. That's a job I don't want, by the way. Like, could you imagine being Michael Strahan sitting in that moment? You're like, I got him. Just bounce off with this kind of topic.
But
Ah,
think
yes. Do
about
you
it.
want to eat human flesh?
Think about it. That's
Tastes
what
like
they
chicken.
keep. That's what they keep in the documentary. What do they cut
That's
out
a
of it?
great
What do they
point.
edit? If they're keeping that in the documentary.
Could you imagine how stupid you have to be to say you watch the edits of the documentary and you're like, you know what, that part where I say that I want to eat human flesh, let's keep that in. That's a good part.
No backlash.
Wait,
No.
did she say she ate?
Did you not watch the video we just watched?
I thought she said, would you eat?
No, let's...
She's obviously tennising that idea with them because she's trying to normalize it.
That's crazy. I thought she was trying to say, would you eat? Like a finger or something.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she was trying to...
Keep talking. Don't watch me. God damn it. Don't watch me.
I don't
Because I'm
know.
struggling.
Stress.
Because I'm struggling,
I don't
bro.
know what idea she was trying to externalize, but
Tired
it was
screen.
not a good idea to be like tennising on a daytime talk show.
Absolutely not. I mean, do you want to rewatch it just to like affirm
Sure.
like the beginning of it?
Just so you can believe
Just
your
the
ears.
You
beginning.
talked about the weirdest thing you would eat. Before you say that, we've got a little clip here.
Before you say it.
She's
If
like,
the
oh.
person okayed it, I would eat a human.
If you were at a very
Yeah.
fancy restaurant and they were like
All right,
a
pause,
tiny
pause,
piece of human meat.
No. I think the only
If the person okayed it, I would eat a human. That's what she said. Do you think she fucked that up when she was speaking, or do you think she's saying
No.
that she personally would?
I really don't think she was fucking that up.
I think she was saying that she would have, and she's trying to get the guy's approval.
If you
That's
have
crazy.
approval to eat human flesh and you got approval to eat human flesh, would you? That's literally you. Was it you? I was talking about this with you on our
It's
walk
like,
here,
if
and
you
it's
could rob a bank, would you go up in there with a gun and rob it?
right.
Like what the hell kind of?
if
It's a
you're-
crime either way.
If your power officials say that you can kill someone and eat them, and they say that it's okay, I'll do it. Like that's literally what. It's even. I hate that I said that. 'Cause
She's trying to preface something that's like not even comprehensible.
it's
Like where's
so
this meat coming
sick.
from?
It's so stupid.
How are you obtaining this meat if you were to get it from a fancy restaurant?
Vice makes documentaries about these people.
Exactly.
About how crazy and
About the
malicious they
cannibal
are.
cult rings, bro.
Yes. Yes. And she's like, you know what? I think they're good people.
If she wants it so much, go over to Papua New Guinea. Those people will welcome you with open arms.
Indeed. Okay.
Actually, they'll probably eat your arms.
Oh no.
Okay, we need a palate cleanser. So here's
Is this a palate cleanser?
this is
then?
a palate cleanser, I promise. So
This
this
is
is
just turning up the notch, in my opinion.
okay. Well, anyways, listeners, we're about to watch a Planet Mountain Dew AI commercial, and AI commercials are hilarious. So,
Grab that Mountain Dew. Wormhole closes in 5 minutes. What planet are you guys from?
Planet Mountain Dew, the place where all your dreams come true.
What?
It's funny how we could probably generate better images.
Absolutely.
It's just the dialogue that's fucking hilarious.
They must have AI do the scripts, or they give the script to AI and they just have an AI speak for them.
So, do your toilets use Mountain Dew water?
No. We pee in plastic bottles.
God damn it. That was pretty fire. That was actually a fire ad.
Wasn't it? It was a good ad, right?
Welcome to Planet Dew.
Yeah.
Hard.
I thought so too. That was amazing, right? Like
if they put that on my TV, it'd be like the Reese's Puffs commercial. You know what I mean? Like, we've been hyped back in the day.
The thing about these commercials though is that Preston was just playing them on his phone, and I wasn't able to like watch them. I was like sitting across the table, and he was just playing the audio of them, and he was like, "Is this real or fake?" And then a real ad would come on between the YouTube videos, and he would be like, "Is this real or fake?" And the real one sounded fake because it was like some dumbass plot in the commercial, and then the AI one sounded real because it was just so like
fire.
It was marketed well. It's just crazy.
Oruga needs an AI ad.
Oh my god!
Just saying. All
I
right.
know. Just handed it the Galactic Federation ad and be like, now try and copy this in a different fashion.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Oruga Federation.
Yeah. In a world.
Yeah.
God. Okay, so here's the next one.
What if the universe baked a cookie and sent it hurtling through the cosmos? What if that cookie turned into a symphony of shooting stars, lighting up our world? And what if those stars turned into your favorite treat, falling like sweet snowflakes? What if each bite could hold a universe of flavors?
Why do those cookies actually look good?
What if we told you this isn't just a dream?
What the hell's wrong with his hand?
What even is that advertising? Like Wonderfield? What is that?
Oreos, bro.
Oh, dude, that shit is fire as fuck.
That was a good commercial?
That was a good ass commercial.
Yeah, but isn't that so crazy that these are like actually genuine commercials? Like,
it's pretty nuts.
I think.
Can I tell you the next one is it's fascinating.
I thought the imagery of like the cookie baking in space was hella crazy.
Yeah, where it's like bubbling.
Yeah.
I actually want to watch this again just because of how well he orchestrated all of those.
You want to watch this again?
I would not be mad.
I don't even think those frames
Mm-hmm.
are orchestrated or edited, like cut by the person. I think it's all AI.
Damn.
I would agree.
Because I think it's because it's a video of AI. It's like all photos strung together in a way.
You could make arguments that the Mountain Dew AI commercial was photos
Frame by frame.
Yes, frame by frame done. And you
But
could
this
also
is like diffusion, which is where it's like playing off of one image and then it morphs continuously like that. The dude eating it with his weird ass hand.
Yeah, right. And I also think that but I also think that this Oreo commercial, the script was made by AI.
Yeah, the symphony. The words he used was like listening to a symphony.
Yeah, which is like
crazy.
But then the Mountain Dew commercial, I think that was done by a person because that was hilarious ending. Does your toilet use Mountain Dew water? And he says, no, we pee in bottles. I think that's hilarious. That was definitely a person who made that joke. That doesn't seem like an AI would be like, oh yeah, humans pee in bottles all the time. Like, I just don't think that clicks yet.
Yeah.
Can we watch the Oreo one again?
Do you really want to watch the Oreo?
I kind of do.
No, you just gotta go on the string of
AI
commercials because all of them are kind of replayable.
Re-watch in your free time.
I will rewatch it in my free time for sure.
Body power that you can shake. What could be next? Shack Shaker Chameleon Fitness Flabby Buster BM. It's time to get jacked with Shack's Whack Jacker Chameleon. Stout your abs, midsection, nipple area, flabby buns, belly button, horse face, and pencil legs. This big man shakes his Shack Shaker Chameleon like a cobra strikes his prey. Take your muscles to the cobra shake level. Shack the big man way with the Shack Shaker Chameleon. Blast your Shack Jack, attacking your back, neck, and hard to reach groin areas. Gain over 5,000 pounds of pure muscle with the triple S. Blast it. Shake it up. Shack Shaker Chameleon BM. Shake 2 Shack Shakers for a Shake Shack Shaker of a Shack time. Shack Shaker Chameleon Fitness Flabby Buster BM. I nurture my skin.
Shack Shaker Chameleon. Available at Larrabee's, Yarn Mart, Fang Stop, and Toothtown. Get yours today.
That's crazy.
Shack Shaker.
Wasn't that amazing?
Shack Shaker Chameleon.
Shack Shaker Chameleon.
Shaker. I can't even say it.
Dude.
With Gold Bond.
Get 2 Shack Shakers.
Oh gosh,
that went hard.
That was the beat too. Like that was cool as fuck. By
Sounded
the way,
like our intro song.
What's Shaq on? Isn't he on like
Gold Bond?
Oh yeah.
Gold Bond and that. So the I Take Care of My Face. That's a Gold Bond thing apparently, which I didn't realize that. I had to research it. I was like, where the. That was like, it was like such a weird thing for him to say, I take care of my face. So I was like researching where Shaq said that. And yeah, it's Gold
This
Bond.
next one is hilarious.
Dude.
Because it's got the quote from it. Finally a normal size.
What does it say? For
a fuel efficient V16.
Yeah, this next one's hilarious.
Are you ready, Kahaya?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I actually don't know because that last one was pretty wild.
Shack Shaker Chameleon.
Before we rush into it, how did you feel about that Shaq one?
It was like watching a Dr. Seuss book.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
It's like you don't really know what's going on, but it just all rhymes for some weird reason.
Yeah. But it was good rhymes though, right?
Yeah.
Get
very
2
good
Shack
rhymes.
Shaker Chameleons for a Shack and Shake and Shack and good time.
All right, so here's the heavy hitter. This one just punches this ad punches up. Like it is such a good ad.
Too American.
Oh gosh. And this was the one I think I tricked you the hardest on when I was playing the audio for it and I paused it midway.
Yeah.
And I was like, Nolan, now this is the greatest test. Is this a real ad or is this fake? And you looked at me with no hesitation. That's real.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, Kahaya?
I'm ready.
All right.
Here at Chevrolet, we're always listening.
The song is just really
loud
good
and
too.
clear.
You know, I always liked Chevy trucks, but they're just so dang small. Why don't they make them normal sized?
Well, miss, we did just that. Introducing the all-new Chevy Goliath. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle.
Guys in shock.
Strapped with a fuel-efficient V16 engine, the Goliath doesn't need roads. It just needs you. The Chevy Goliath. It's not just better than bigger. It's bigger than better.
That's crazy.
Hey, Ma, guess what Pa just bought? We got a Goliath.
That part is
The
like
Goliath.
the
Finally, a normal-sized truck.
Finally, a normal sized truck. What were you gonna say, Kahaya?
That part, like the audio here is perfect. All the way up until the guy's like,
Hey, Paul.
Guess what Ma just got?
Yeah, right.
Dude, other than that, yeah, that would fly.
Right?
That shit would fly.
I find it so funny how all of them are fat people, though.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? I
think that's what AI thinks of Americans.
Yeah, I thought that too, but I don't think that. I think it's like, I think they're purposely going for that.
No, it's definitely the prompt writers.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's the prop writers too. But
Big truck, big American truck calls for big American people.
Fuel efficient V16. It doesn't need
crazy. It's like Formula 12.
Why don't they make them normal size?
That's crazy.
Finally, a normal sized truck. It doesn't need roads. It just needs you.
What is that quote? It's not bigger than better. It's better than bigger.
Yeah, something like that.
It's literally that, but reversed.
It's not better than bigger. It's bigger than better.
That's crazy.
That's so funny. That's that was. I found a lot of like okay AI ads, but that one, the Chevy Goliath, was definitely the best one.
Those were all prime though.
I want to watch more.
You want to watch more?
Yeah, those are pretty impressive.
Are you
like
sure?
A Pepsi or Dr.
You
Pepper?
have more?
I do.
There
I
was
have
that
plenty.
Dr. Pepper one, wasn't there?
I do have I'm about to show you the Dr. Pepper one. Yeah.
Let's go.
Planet Dr. Pepper right there.
No, that's not the one. I haven't curated that one.
Holy shit.
It's. Do you want to do this one too?
Yeah.
What is that?
They're all a minute long. That's what's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's watch
We're gonna do Dr. Pepper first, and then we'll finish off with the dangers of weed.
True.
This is exactly my type of content.
Fuck off! Fuck you, ad. That's why I downloaded these fuckers, so I wouldn't have ads. All right.
Until they start putting ads on us.
God damn it, Preston.
I
Talk
know.
about nut back.
This is why I download this shit, all right? Because I just don't want to have to deal with.
That was muted the whole time, so I didn't hear the ad.
We're just gonna hit play.
Okay.
You're gonna confuse the shit out of me.
Say, pal, you're not from around here, are you?
What?
I can tell because you're not drinking a Dr. Pepper. Hey, Jimmy, how about you wet this fella's whistle? And don't you worry about putting on a few pounds. You see, we're all health nuts here, and we only serve Diet Dr. Pepper.
The audio goes hard.
I lost over 200 pounds drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. My friends hardly recognize me.
Hardly. I like it's all the same shade of red, Dr. Pepper.
So what do you say? It's more than a healthy option. It's a Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's so crazy.
The color scheme of the whole bar and outfits was just
Pretty
too
good,
perfect.
right?
Could you imagine if like the AI was able to like animate like
Good
as
stuff?
well? Yeah.
Yes.
Like, that'd be scary. You wouldn't be able to tell if it's legit.
No, I think this is a telltale sign that we won't be able to tell by next year.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think we'll be able, because like a year beforehand they were hilariously disgusting.
As
AI
long as the
videos.
scripts are written so well and the images
correspond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like an April Fool's when this shit is like at its max or like nearing. What if it surpasses us?
It will.
In our ads.
It will.
And then April Fool's comes around, and then you're seeing people with the exploding car tires that explode.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen the Michelin Man commercials?
Mm-hmm.
How good the Michelin Man commercials were about like 5 or 6 years ago? They were just like animation, but they were like live action, but with an animation Michelin Man. They'll be able to do that shit where it looks live action, and then they also have an animation, and you won't be able to tell it's not live action.
That'd be crazy,
right?
As fuck.
That's what I think. I think it's gonna get so good that we won't film anymore. We won't need to.
Damn.
There's cameras that are coming out that have AI generative chips inside them. The cameras have AI generative chips inside them.
What?
They won't. Green screens won't be necessary anymore. Like, there's so much shit that won't be necessary
That's
anymore.
crazy.
Yeah, like
that's hard to think about.
You know, have you ever seen like a Marvel movies set where they're in a green screen room?
Right, it's all like CGI.
Yeah, that won't be a thing anymore. They won't need that. They'll just be like filming, and they won't have to be in like a room like that. That's my theory.
It'll just be able to capture the person moving in real time and be able to cut it out no matter what the frame is behind them.
Exactly. Because
that's how I think cameras are going to evolve. We're just going to be able to have all actions displayed in that manner and have any background behind that person.
Yeah.
Because of how well cameras are going to be able to cut out figures and objects.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have like VFX screens or studios.
I can do that on Photoshop now. I can take a single frame. I can take one photo and cut out the object.
Right.
But if that's what my technology, if that's the access I have to technology now, in the future, it seems like in a video where there's 10,000 frames, it should be able to cut it out instantly. So, like, of course, yeah, there won't be a need for green screens. There won't be a need for studios anymore, or at least the studios that we think of now. Okay, you ready? Are you okay, Kahaya?
One
After
yet.
that Diet Dr. Pepper, we're all health nuts here. Oh no!
Hey Jimmy, can you wet this guy's whistle?
That was wild. That shit was smooth too. Like the way he executed it, that was smooth.
We're all like health nuts here.
That's like something you would see in a Super Bowl commercial, you know?
Right. It will be a Super Bowl commercial. I hope one of these are. So here's the next video, which is the dangers of weed.
Cake in the bread.
Fuck you, ads. Yeah. All right.
We need some sponsors.
Did you hear about Ryan?
Who didn't? It was all over the news.
Wait, what happened to Ryan?
Marijuana happened.
Those are such chill frames, bro. They make me like so sleepy.
College starts next week. We were all supposed to become astronauts together.
I have a feeling he's higher than we'll ever be, my dog.
Yo.
Do you think he'll still recognize us?
Unlikely. One toke is enough to drive you permanently insane. He'll be lucky to remember his own name.
I like how that guy doesn't have dialogue.
I had an uncle who touched the stuff once. That night he ate his entire family.
Ganja is no joke.
Ganja?
No, it is not, my dog. No, it is not.
$20 years later.
Yeah.
He's in a suit and tie, still asleep.
In a suit and tie, still high.
Indeed. Wasn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is the guy who I found all these videos from.
Turbo Dong 2000.
Yeah, Turbo Dong 2000. Jesus.
The way he puts in like the audio with that,
He's a
like it
consistent
blends it
creator,
so
though.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It blends so well.
It does blend so well,
Yeah.
and he is very consistent. I would agree. Yeah.
That rock song, it was like a perfect tempo.
Perfect, right? I don't know how he does this stuff. I mean, like, it's very impressive. The greatest Mexican player of all time.
Yes.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Man, I ain't ever seen anyone jump that high. You just couldn't guard him. There was literally nothing you could do to stop him.
Before there was LeBron, there was La Juan. Before there was the Black Mamba, there was La Bamba.
No one believes me, but I saw him dunk from half court. Shit was crazy.
Known by fans all over the world as the Mexican Michael Jordan, Juan Chalupa
32.
first made a name for himself in his hometown of Little Enchilada.
He had a mid-range game, post up, he could shoot the three, he could do it all.
Juan Chalupa would have broken every single scoring record if it wasn't for Border Patrol.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I saw him lock up Michael one time. Juan steals it, dunks on the other end, then pulls a burrito out of his pocket like nothing happened.
It was like watching God dribble a basketball. I guess that's why they called him Jesus.
Juan Chalupa, the greatest Mexican basketball player of all time. The legend lives on.
Damn, bro, he played every number for the Bulls.
He really did.
Who's that background
They had to
character?
retire every jersey for him because
Mhm.
he played for that many numbers.
What was your question?
Who's that background character? Is that like the History Channel or some shit?
What are you talking about?
It's like Juan Chalupa. Like the guy in between the people talking. Like that's something on that I've heard before.
Okay.
Like the news or some shit. I don't know.
Okay. It's probably just like a preset AI that they found, like a
I see.
popular person's voice, right? That's what I would assume.
Go down a little bit. What is
Cat
pod?
is
What's
licking my
Pod
pants.
Detective?
It's so weird.
Oh, Poo Detective. Never mind. Let's not watch that.
Yeah, let's not watch that. The Chevy. This one was interesting. The Benjamin Franklin mob boss. That was fascinating.
AI commercials are on the rise.
All right, this is the last one.
It's addictive. This is an addictive thing.
This is very addictive. I know. We should. This should be the last one.
Sir, there has been a sighting of an enemy redcoat north of our current position. He appears alone, but we believe it is prudent to exercise caution.
A redcoat, you say? Corporal, there's only one kind of redcoat I like. Do you know what kind?
No, sir.
The kind that's in the f***ing ground. Grab the automatics.
Benjamin Franklin.
TJ, I want you behind the wheel. G-Dog, you got the AK. If you see a redcoat, I want you to baptize that bitch. Send him home in a blanket. Do you understand me?
Ben Franklin.
The whispering of the beat.
That's him, sir. Redcoat scum.
It's Elmo.
Death and taxes. Well, I'm f***ing done with taxes, bruh. Ain't that right, G-Dog?
Yeah, that's right.
Pull up at the spot.
Why
I
is
got a new
G-Dog
connection on some
demonic?
new shit. Supposed to be real pure stuff.
It's T.
This shit's crazy.
All right, that was enough. Enough AI.
Consumption.
It is on the rise, and it is coming for our commercials first.
So duck.
We're not safe.
So, Doc, yeah. Are you sure you don't want to talk about Benjamin Franklin, the mob boss? It's real
crazy.
pure stuff, and it's tea.
Real tea.
That's so funny. Can I do high quality? I can. Wow.
So,
Uh-huh.
you know that mayo is canola oil and an egg yolk?
Ew.
I knew that it was something with eggs.
And then anoli is olive oil and roasted garlic.
Aioli?
What?
Yeah, aioli.
Aioli. What's aioli?
It's like mayo, but
Not mayo?
yeah.
It's fancy
Okay.
mayo.
So now,
Okay.
what if we use like a duck oil and then some
Okay.
herb
Okay. And you want to create the new...
That is a
mayo?
long clip right there.
Don't watch it. Don't
The new
watch
mayo.
it. The new mayo. Yes. Okay. That's what you want to create. You want to put a new product on the market?
That'd be crazy. It probably already exists.
Why? Why does it already exist?
Everything you think of exists.
No, not really.
What would go? What's a good like green vegetable that'd go well with what? Some like green onions. Think that'd go good with some duck, or maybe some. What's that? See, yellow grass, lemongrass.
Lemongrass. What's lemongrass?
Am I
Do you know
saying
what
that right?
lemongrass is? What? What are you
Yeah.
talking about? I know what green onions. I'm with you. The grass like onion.
Spring onion.
Yeah.
Not.
Maybe
yeah, I
I'm
guess.
crazy.
Chive.
smells
Chive
like
onions.
lemons,
Yeah.
Lemongrass.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lemon grab.
Lemongrass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aren't those chives?
Is that what it is?
They've got a lot of different names, but those are like.
I feel
I call them spring onions, but I don't even know if that's the right word for them. They're just green onion.
Yeah.
Green onions. Yeah, it's not a bad ingredient though.
These are green onions.
So there is a difference.
Yeah. These are onions. The other ones
Yes.
like they smell like lemon.
Oh, that's cool.
Crazy.
Okay. So give me your hypothesis. What would be a good product? You're saying that you want to make something with the lemon grass.
Right.
And what else? Oh,
Duck
Jesus.
fat.
That looks like it hurt. Damn. Yeah, hair stuck to the headphones. There's
Yes.
nothing worse than that. I don't know how you don't raise up your or your glasses. Yeah, you should raise up the frames so it doesn't. I'm not going to tell you actually how to live life. You live life how you want to. So, Kahaya, lay it down to me. What do you want?
Some lemongrass and duck fat.
And duck fat. And what are you trying to create?
A sauce.
Mayonnaise with that?
Yeah, like a new mayonnaise. So call it.
You're gonna need egg or
Mayonnaise.
What's your other base?
Mayonnaise.
What's your other base? You need another base.
Probably green onions. I mean, you don't have to have like eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like aioli is olive oil and roasted garlic. So this would be like, I don't know. You get the lemongrass, you get your green onions, you get some water. Well, you wouldn't get water, you'd get the duck fat.
Okay.
You know, and you like roast them all together.
Sure.
And then you get anise.
You get anise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Signature sauce by Kahaya. Exclusively on, not on.
What's the utility? Have you attempted to make this before or no?
No, I haven't. I think it'd go hard on some potatoes.
Well, you can't be giving it away. You can't give the recipe away without making it first.
Really, I know we might as well
trash.
Could we patent
What if
this?
it's the best sauce ever invented?
Yeah, you're right.
And you just gave it away for free. You gotta make it first.
You know, we're only 2,000 years into this civilization. You could shake it all up.
With anise.
The new and revolutionary sauce. Designed to go on everything.
You just need one restaurant to carry it, and then that restaurant.
That sounds like an AI commercial right there.
And then they'll use it at Subway, McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just need a Chick-fil-A type character to come up to you and be like, "You guys are going to be the sole creators of anise."
It's called anise because you can put it on anything.
Wow, this could be a whole AI commercial right now.
It could. That would be dope.
I know.
That'd be a dope AI commercial.
Amazing.
And then you see all the fat people putting it on spreads, and they are putting it on anything, and they start putting it on whatever they want. Yeah, hot dogs, corn dogs. What are those things called? I guess they're corn dogs,
Korean
right?
dogs.
Korean dogs. Yeah.
I put mayonnaise on that.
Even on finished duck.
I don't know. They definitely. It's just like frying cheese, I guess, but just a stick. I don't know how they. I don't know how they mold the mozzarella around it. That's the weird thing I don't get.
It must be on a roller.
I would have to get behind the scenes and just watch how this shit goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember making a Korean mozzarella dog, but I really don't remember how it molded onto the stick.
Okay.
Know?
Right.
Like, I don't know if we rolled the mozzarella first and then fried it and it was just like that and then put the stick through it. Or if the stick came first.
I think the stick came first and then you almost roast it like a pig and turn it and then have it harden up on every corner and then you start adding layers to it. Just to like real thin layers, so
I
it
wish
doesn't
I remembered how it was
off.
made, though. It's a really interesting dish.
Or it's in the oven. Go ahead. What?
I think you get cheese,
and
then you put it in like eggs, like the egg yolk, and then you put it on the bread.
I love how we're just trying to hypothesize how it's made.
Because
we could just find it now.
We could just YouTube it right now. That's so true. But there's many ways that you could do it.
Go about it.
I think there is.
Right.
Especially when you start throwing things in like a hot dog. Like
mayonnaise.
Sure. And potatoes and cheese and then taki?
That is
taki
definitely
dust.
That's definitely a dish that's supposed to please everyone right there.
That dish?
Yeah.
That dish will not please me.
It's fattening right there.
That dish will not please me. Whew.
Well, if you
I
think
had
about it,
potato
it's
and
got
eggs.
Dairy. It's got potato, and then say if you add a hot dog, it's got protein.
Sure.
Then you got whatever sauce you want on it. Who the hell knows? That's like sugar.
My mind's telling me no.
It's supposed to please every food group.
Okay.
Get every food group on that goddamn thing.
Right.
Ain't no way.
I'm with you, dude. You know what?
Fruit.
So have you tried this already?
Yeah, I've tried the cheese one and then the hot dog one.
Is it good? That's
Yeah.
the main question. Is it good?
It's gas.
It's gas, huh?
Highly recommend the Korean cheese dog. Or just mozzarella stick by itself.
Okay. Fried.
With potato.
Fried.
Either one's gas.
The only thing I've had like fried cheese was fried brie cheese.
What about mozzarella sticks?
Oh yeah, I guess I have had mozzarella sticks.
And a grilled cheese, bro. I guess that's not fried, but
I've had
you know.
mozzarella sticks for sure. I had like this fried brie cheese.
That's
it was
interesting.
I had it with like a
Jinx.
apricot jelly.
Okay.
It was strange. It was good.
Oh,
though.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, of course.
It was like
and
it dark
crackers.
I didn't have crackers.
It was like dark
Really?
and crisp on the edges and shit.
Yeah. The cheese was not melty. It was more like eating into a boiled egg.
Yeah.
Like the yolk of the egg. That's the consistency,
Dude,
but it tasted like cheese.
I think it was brie cheese that I was using, but it's like that cheese that spreads like a butter.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
When you melt it, that's gas on toast.
I see.
It's either brie cheese or I don't know. It's one that cuts the same.
I've had so much brie cheese in my life that I'm like so anti.
Is like
cheese now.
is the Laughing Cow? Is that considered brie cheese? What is that type of cheese?
I don't think so. I don't think
Those
so.
little triangles.
Circles.
Well, yeah,
Both.
it is circles.
Both.
They have triangles too.
It's a circle, circle case, but it's cut up like a pizza.
But you can also buy the singular ones that are circles as well.
That's what I was. But yes.
The red. Oh, you're talking about the red peeling ones with the
yes.
wax.
Mm-hmm. Those are cool. The wax is such an interesting container. I
Yeah.
always like those cheeses because of the wax, which
Tastes
is
fire.
I know.
Peeling that shit was so satisfying.
Yeah, it feels like a old timey thing.
Yeah.
My aunt introduced me to it. She's from
Okay.
France. I feel like she went to the store and was really disappointed by the pastries and the dairy that we have here.
Yeah.
She did find that. She did like it a lot.
That's good. Yeah.
It's one of the few things that America can get right.
Right.
It's crazy.
So what else is going on? When are you gonna go on vacation? When are you gonna cash in on those free flight tickets?
I don't know. Should I cash into Florida or go up north?
Florida's
Like
cheap
New York.
as is, isn't it?
Dude,
New York would be live.
homie, are you really gonna go to New York during the winter?
That's what time I would go up there.
Why?
Just to see all the lights and shit.
Okay.
Fair. That's fair. Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
'Cause
go to
I'm
New
a
York
big-
City.
I'm a big Home Alone fan.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd have to see Central Park and all that shit. Like the
Right.
ice rinks.
That'd be cool.
Imagine New Year's. That'd be nuts.
For real. I don't think I would stay up there for New Year's just because it is so crazy every time I watch it on TV.
Nuts.
Don't wanna get involved with all that confetti, all those drunk people. Does not seem pleasant.
Drowning in confetti.
Yeah.
Man, imagine being the guy who sold that confetti to whoever throws it out
Just
there.
like
It's pretty much like the fluoride in the water. Go ahead.
Yeah,
These
you're,
microplastics
you're
aren't
the
gonna do
designated polluter.
Right. All the people who release the balloons
But
too.
yeah, they're paying you to basically pollute their own city with confetti.
It's going into the water system too.
Yeah.
Like don't say that there's no rain off from
You
the
actually
confetti.
bring up a great point because, like, does this guy just shred a bunch of, like, colored paper and that's how he makes his living?
Biodegradable confetti? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That would be the easiest job in life though.
For real.
To just oversee and be an operations manager.
Oh, I just shred things into confetti.
Right.
And then sell it to New York on every ball drop.
It doesn't matter if the paint that I use for the paper is non-biodegradable. the fish will die and I will make my dollar.
I mean, how many fish are living next to the New York ball drop, Preston?
I would imagine none.
The waters there are crazy.
They found sharks though.
In the New York River?
Yeah, in the Hudson. And like there was like one story of somebody swimming in the Hudson and they got, a little nibble on. Maybe
Like
they
a bite?
Yeah.
Isn't
They
that
might have
the mo-
died.
Isn't around New York like the dirtiest water?
Yes.
It's nasty.
second to Cincinnati's Ohio River.
Yeah.
Is it actually like statistically?
No, I have no idea.
Okay,
I'm just
I was about
talking
to say.
shit. But I will say the Ohio River is fucking nasty. I wouldn't swim in it.
No.
When was the last? Have you ever been on the pontoon boat?
Yeah, I've been on the pontoon boat on the Ohio River.
And did you swim?
I don't think I swam.
You don't think? You don't remember?
No, I don't think I would have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that water's gross.
Your cat, Preston, is gripping on my pants. It's pretty crazy.
Okay.
I'm about to punch your cat.
Don't. If you punch my cat, I'll punish you.
Well, like purring.
Just be nice.
You know what's
to her.
funny about your shirt, Kahaya?
It's crazy.
I think our NFT collection Elevation has better like font choice and art, and we should have just put that shit on a shirt and sold it to you.
Have you ever seen our Elevation collection?
Show me.
Dude, I swear to God,
You know how-
if we put our logo in the corner like Adidas did and just sold you an Elevation image, I think, we should just do that. It's the same. It's literally
You know
the
what?
same image.
Let's just go to the world
Yeah.
to exemplify.
You know what we should...
Is this screen recorded? We might as well screen record it.
Yo, that is fire. What I was just witnessing.
Yeah, refresh that real quick, Preston, just
Will
so
do.
people can.
I just want to
go
figure out
through
how
the
to get
portal.
my entire screen. There we go. Share, go back. All right. So this is the entrance to our gallery collection.
There's so many that look exactly like your shirt.
I'm getting roasted.
Yeah, and you know.
All right, where are the
looks
trees at though?
It looks like that one. Looks like that one.
This one
looks
right
like that
here
one.
right there.
Yeah.
Looks like that one.
This one especially.
Yep. I think I would wear the if you go over 2.
Over here?
Nope. Back another wall.
Over here.
And then go back one.
Yeah,
one
that's
more.
this one?
Yep, that's
This one?
literally it.
Yep.
Is that not it?
It is.
You're wearing Farmer's Reap right now.
That's
Adidas.
That's
Just,
number 24 of our NFT collection.
Adidas just stole that shit from us,
That's
casually.
crazy.
All right, let me get out of this world. This
yeah,
is hypnotism, guys. Keep talking.
Shout out to On Cyber because they are housing our virtual art galleries, as many of you do not know. Because how many of us actually check out the internet for cool shit? Not a lot.
On Cyber has been very nice to us as well.
We've gone into the depths to look for a virtual art gallery of every corner of the internet, and we found On Cyber. Yeah, it houses like how many NFT collections? 5 or 6 of ours.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It houses about 100 NFTs of ours. Yeah.
Because we got both citation NFT collections. I don't know if we have thermal on there, but we definitely have monochrome. And then, yeah, we just got to keep expanding upon that.
I feel that. Preston, have you seen Preston's cover art?
Oh, for the gallery? Just the normal gallery?
Yeah. That
On
shit's
Oruga?
crazy.
Yeah, I do like a lot of it. Especially that bird one that came out recently.
The bird one?
Yeah.
I don't know which one you're. I don't remember.
Or no, it's not the bird. It's that.
This one?
Life cycle.
Yeah.
The wings.
This
creature.
fucking beetle.
That
This
one goes
beetle
hard.
crazy. This I really need to mint this beetle one for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, this one I was obsessed with for a while too.
That's crazy.
Big fan of that one. And then, the cash. I remember you were hating on the.
I was
I was
hating.
showing just a normal Benjamin, and he was like, "That's trash, bro. You don't know how to."
Have you seen
Photoshop."
those images of like dollar bills folded up weird, and it makes it look like the president's an alien or something?
Yes.
Really?
There's like a way to make. I forget what dollar bill it is, but to make it look,
Look
like
up
an anime
look
character.
up dollar bill alien.
I put USA money, alien.
What? That's gonna be hard.
Why?
USA
Money mini.
Hey, you're just I'm
Dollar
typing from a
bill.
far distance.
There it is. It's images. That thing is so weird.
What?
Oh,
How
that
do they
is
do
pretty
that?
weird. Alien Overlord.
Oh my god.
No, I
see
don't
it.
accept. I don't accept. Come on. That was pretty wild. It's funny how the UK posted that one.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, I see
Like
what
the
they're
bird.
doing though. Yeah, I see what they're doing. So what they took a photo of it and then made it darker. So yeah, I could do that. That's not bad.
strange.
That's crazy. Our third eye.
Yeah, well, did the CIA calcify our third eye? You know.
You know what? They
That's
look more
cool as
African than they
fuck,
do
too.
aliens.
The CIA did a lot of shit. Let's get payback.
The
I'm
lizard
okay.
people.
I'm okay. I don't need payback.
Should be saying that shit.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't.
We'll get Men in
Oh,
Black.
you already closed out.
You want? Do you want me to really open it again?
Yeah, there's something interesting I saw.
What?
All right, scroll down a little bit.
Okay.
Right, go back up.
So you want me to go back onto this one and then? Whoa.
There
That's a
was
weird
one that had like 3 different aliens on it.
Did DuckDuckGo just change my layout? I think they
Oh
did.
yeah, it's there. It's there. I see it. Right.
This one. This one.
Over.
This one. This one.
Oh.
This one. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Whose money's that? That's fake. That's fake shit.
Yeah,
isn't
it's just Star Trek
it?
money.
Okay.
The Earth Coalition currency. Yeah, that's not real.
I was about to say. Damn, they got
We
the
are
whole
on a different
squad.
wave in using this currency as of right now. We're using $3 bills.
Right. But soon we'll have $100,000 bills with Mr. Spock on the front of it.
That'd be fire.
That's trash.
The only currency we use over here at Oruga is the currency of Shabbos candles.
Actually, Karas. We'll use Karas. But you know what? Karas have been reprogrammed to be Pelikaras. So,
What is a Pelicara?
you want to see?
Sure.
All right. We're going to go to Twitter.
The only place that it
God,
is
you haven't
available.
seen... We haven't, like, disposed upon information of that to you at all, have we?
No, what the
No,
hell?
So here's
that one's not interesting, really. It's just
Is this a
the
religious
locals.
thing?
That's just the locals being scared.
Yeah. Is this real?
No,
No.
That's Suicide
What?
Boys. That's their ad.
That's real interesting, though.
Yeah,
That they did that.
I like that ad.
Jesus Christ
That's
is my
fascinating.
savior.
Did you wait? Show,
No,
show Kahaya that
All
one.
right, fine.
You like that tweet, Kahaya?
Without Googling, name something Germany invented. I don't get it. Explain it.
You explain.
Germany invented oppression.
How?
That's it. Just no context.
Oh.
So...
Oh, that was... Oh, I was supposed to read your comment.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
I thought I
quote
was supposed to
tweet.
look at the flag.
Se notó
Sorry,
el borde
not
del
to
cerro.
cut you
Está. Ahí está. Está en el aire. Mira eso.
Is that
No está en el
Jesus?
cerro.
Anthony,
Está en el aire. Es un objeto
So what do you
que
think,
está en el
Kahaya? You
aire,
think this is
señoras y
an
señores.
alien?
¿Se da cuenta?
I
Está
have no
posado en el
clue.
cerro. Miren, ahí está. Oye, ¿viste?
Looks like a lighthouse.
Está grabado.
You turn it
Estamos,
down.
se
Of
nota
course,
de nuevo,
yeah,
¿no?
sorry.
Se notó el borde del cerro. Ahí está. Está en el aire. Mira eso. No está en el cerro.
Anthony,
Está en el
girando
aire.
esa luz.
Es un objeto que está en el aire, señoras y señores.
It's very bright.
Pretty interesting,
There's
right?
a different angle of it too.
Pretty interesting stuff. We'll see if we can... Here's the other angle to it. So what we're watching right now is Peruvian sightings of aliens, and these guys are taking videos of what they see in the sky.
What the fudge?
Pretty fascinating, right?
Por ahí está yendo ese. Es extraterrestre. Ya, ahí ya saquen escopeta.
So, okay, you were the government official. You're the FBI, one of the group.
Yeah,
You were the one who's the ultimate denier of the
Everything.
group too. What are you seeing?
Mexican. Let me not say that.
They're Peruvian.
A Latino.
Peruvian.
A Peruvian male on the hoverboard. With some flashlights.
Like some jetpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jetpacks.
That's what I think I see.
And that's all we got.
Man,
well, there's one more video.
I want a jetpack.
Let's see what you think of this one.
All right.
So we're seeing this woman filming something in the sky. What do you think this is, Kahaya?
You know what? This one's really difficult for me to tell.
Is
it stagnant in the air? Like, what is
it doesn't
happening?
look like it. I think it's moving. I think it's moving from left to right. Or right to... No, I don't know. It's going across the screen to the left.
That is crazy.
Are you really gonna be like, this is human made? That's crazy looking. Can I just pause it right there? Never mind, I'm not going to.
Is it floating or is it like a fire?
I don't know why it's acting slow. Huh? What's your point?
Is it like a fire or something?
My screen's doing some wacky shit, isn't it?
It's just the frames. But yeah, that's basically the end of the clip.
Indeed. So yeah, alright. That's another video. What do you think, Kahaya? Do you take that video and you're like, you know, that's not aliens?
I wish that people who record this shit, that their phones weren't in fucking 180p.
Yeah, of course.
Their shit.
Yeah.
Every time.
But when you watch that, what do you see?
Something in the air. It's
Uh-huh.
glowing red.
And
It's either in the air or it's in the far distance. I can't really tell.
That's the thing. It's not like a mountainside or a hill because that's so far up in the sky. And she's driving too to go like see it. So it's not.
Right.
It can't be like a hill or a mountain.
So
what would
you
be
really don't
glowing
freak out
red?
from this. You don't freak
I
out
would
from
be
this.
like if I saw that in real life, like here outside,
Like War of the Worlds type situation.
I would be like, "What the fuck is that?"
But you don't. You're not like, this is definitely aliens.
That wouldn't be the first thing to come to my mind.
Really? Even the second video that you saw? Even this one? This one, you're like...
That is way less convincing than the one you just showed me.
This is way less convincing.
Yes.
That's fair. No, I'm with you on that. What about this one? This one doesn't convince you at all?
That does not convince me at all either.
Okay. But this one's the most
This one's
convincing.
the most convincing.
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you think it could be a weather phenomenon?
Phenomenon. You're talking about a ball of fire in the sky. That's where I'm like, the glow of red is where I say no.
Right. That heat.
It's
Yeah, like,
red.
Is there
what
some
makes
Stranger
red?
Things type Vecna situation going on in the clouds?
It's just too much, right? The red and the shape of it also
Yeah.
fucks with me. Because if it changed shapes, I would be like, oh, absolutely, this is a phenomena that's like weather explained. But since it has no change in shape or change in the color or change in how the lights are oriented, that's where I'm like, that's a steady craft of some sort.
I mean, I think the most basic types of UFOs or whatever, like you remember seeing the Navy with the orb?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And then especially previously, like, I don't know if we watched the clip, but of the plane just getting zapped into like a portal where the three orbs.
That
remember
was
the three
weird.
orbs spinning hella fast around that plane and it just like blipped out. And they even did like the thermal imaging of it to make sure it wasn't like edited through anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the orbs type of UFOs are really weird because I don't know. I mean, it feels like those aren't controlled by anything. They're just floating orbs. Those are the scariest types. Non-controlled.
I really want to know, like, why don't people cover this, in the news and whatnot? There's no way that...
It's aliens, bro. I don't know. Well, here, this is the best evidence, and it's not in Peru. It's in Israel. All right? And you as an army man should be real acute to this. So we see this little dot right here, right? And then soon there will be a missile that's being launched, this one. All right, it's got a trajectory. It's actually going down. What do you think about that?
That's their technology. They have missiles that can change directions.
And that's not a change in direction, dude. That's an immediate. Do you know? There's nothing in.
There's no rise. You know,
All right,
like
play
gradually.
it back.
It's just a spike. It spikes out.
That's the best in physics. What did they say? If you're changing directions, you have to have at least an acceleration towards a different direction, right? So you have to have a deceleration. You know what I mean? So like if
like
you're
when
going
it rises in altitude, there's got to be a ramp. You know, it's not just like, I don't know.
But what if? Okay, so like, how do I say this? What if it is going that fast in that other direction?
Uh-huh.
To where like, replay this clip. I want to see this again. So like initially, it's like topping off on fuel, topping off on speed, and then its secondary rockets kick in, and then.
Dude, you didn't even watch that, did you? Did you watch
what
how?
What are you guys seeing?
I'm seeing an instantaneous change in direction.
Right.
That's where I call bullshit on anything human. Nothing human has the ability to instantly change direction.
I mean, it's probably just super fast. Like missiles
Dude.
are super fast in general, right?
Hypersonic speed missiles don't have this ability to change speed like that. You're talking about the most advanced war equipment. You really don't think? Look at the change in direction, dude. That's instantaneous.
So it goes down, it's falling, and then just shoots
Boom.
back up. I don't know. That's not that crazy to me. That's not that instantaneous. I'd say that's not that instantaneous.
Wow, dude. I can't disagree with you anymore. But anyways, that's I don't know. Pretty fascinating stuff. That's all I gotta say.
Very strange stuff happening in the world. Unexplainable flying crafts.
So you won't take this to your military class and you'll be like, look at
Nah.
the aliens, bro.
It's like when you flick a rubber band.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's say the rubber band has like a second kick to it.
Right.
So it was like already so you flicked it this like forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had it also extended, and all right. So you had it, forward and backwards, left and right.
Uh-huh.
So you had it going forward, and you had it stretched out in the left or right position.
Sure.
And then now it's traveling forward,
uh-huh.
and it still has the potential energy to go left or right.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as you activate it or you release that energy, and it goes to kinetic, you
Uh-huh.
go forward, and then it'll change directions. You know what I mean?
I do. But you're talking about rubber.
So
rubber. You're talking about rubber. You're not talking about projectiles. That's where I'm totally against you with. It's because projectiles are totally different. I don't know. You're talking about
they can have
metal
multiple thrusters
on a single rocket.
Yeah, for sure. They have missiles that can change direction.
I
They
didn't
have
see any
heat-seeking
fire.
missiles.
I didn't see any fire change direction.
Did you see that other thing I retweeted about the Charlie Chaplin?
I did.
That was the anxiety short film speech.
Yeah. It's quite good, actually. It's quite good.
What about missiles that are underwater? You don't see the fire in those, or torpedoes.
Yes, you do. You see bubbles boiling. You see a trail. There's still a trail.
I feel like the trail's clear. And they have clear trails.
Uh-huh.
I think that one was...
How about this? Show me another video of a missile changing directions.
You think it was like an air thruster?
I'm sure you could find another one.
Yeah.
YouTube.
No, I'm not doing the work.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing the work.
Oh my god. I'll look it up.
I ain't doing that work.
Missile, what would that be? Like
missiles
changing missile?
Yeah. Instantaneous changing direction missiles.
Directional changing missile.
It's so crazy that you're like, yeah, this is not that crazy. These are pretty simple. I actually have seen this in training camp before. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna mute your... I'm just kidding, actually. I'm glad you're disagreeing with me, because it's fun that you disagree. But, yep, all right, yep. I still haven't seen it. See?
Yeah, but there was a little burst.
See? No, that wasn't instant. Dude, how about ready?
Yeah, it takes
1, 2, 3 seconds.
All right, watch it.
1, 2, 3 seconds. I'm talking about instantaneous.
Yeah, there was no recoil either. Like it was
fucking.
It was purely bounce.
You see that little like spurt of smoke it does? And there's a little.
We're gonna slow it down too. How about that? We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna slow it down to 0.25. All right, so
So it's one mass of light, right? Right now.
Yep, it's one mass of light. I would totally agree with you on that.
See those little spurts?
Yeah.
That should
I do, but it's still going down, by the way. It's still going down. You see the projectile still going down. Still going down.
And then it's going to be a spurt that pushes it up right there.
Nah, I don't agree with you.
If it was that quick, I don't know how that's humanly possible.
Because
and
Kahaya,
Israel has the best missiles.
You know who also has the best missiles?
Who?
United States of America. You know, no, that's actually not even true. We don't have the best missiles. And I can't even
Don't
believe
take
you.
us into a war, Preston. We don't want to find out who has the best missiles.
No, we don't. We don't want to figure. Homie, we don't have the best missiles. Russia does.
I see.
And so does China. Well, China has the best fighter jets.
You think so?
I know so.
What?
Russia has the best fighter jets.
I thought the U.S. fighter jet was like unmatched.
No, the Chinese fighter jets, dude, have hit. I don't know. They've ultrasonic. Is that what they're calling them? I don't even know. There's a terminology that they use for high speed jets.
Intercontinental.
No.
Huh. Missiles are crazy.
The China has best fire jets, and then Russia has the best missiles. And then what do we have? I don't know. The biggest nukes. That's probably
the
not
biggest
true.
ego. That's all that matters.
Because we handle culture. Oh God.
We don't need a big army to fight any war as long as we got the biggest ego.
Yeah, we got. Have you seen Hollywood? Actually, Hollywood sucks now. Well, you guys are on your phone now. This is destructive.
I was trying to find another thing to bring up on this, but aliens and AI commercials are the wave now.
How about this, Kahaya? How about this, Kahaya? For the next podcast, you bring in videos,
classified videos.
Yes, of what you find in class.
Okay.
And if
not in class.
Oh, you're right. But if you can find stuff that proves me wrong, right? I think that is unexplained.
That was a valid video clip with the thrusters, but I just can't imagine a thruster acting that quickly or fast in any type of situation.
Hypersonic.
Can I give you another rebuttal for that one video? That missile that you showed me changing directions wasn't at full speed.
Mine?
Yes.
I would say that was not a hypersonic missile.
But it doesn't matter. What I'm telling you is that it wasn't at full speed.
What does that mean?
Think about it.
It was just launching?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was.
Exactly. It was just launching. And did you see how much thrust it took to change directions, even not at max speed?
I think it's like when you drive a car. The faster you go, the easier it is to turn.
That's actually wrong. The slower you go,
change direction.
The slower you are, the easier it is to change directions. What are you talking about?
I mean, easy. I mean like the car's lighter, so it doesn't take as much to turn it. Like the F1 car drivers, like Formula 1 drivers, when they turn and go around the corners, you're like.
But that's because it's relative, right? You're thinking that. You have to change.
So the faster I go, the steer ratio changes?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like you can't pull a sharp right if you're going 80 on the highway.
Is that
That's true.
Why is that true? Because your brain will go out the window.
Yeah.
And it's why do fighter jets not go past 10 Gs?
You'll get crushed.
The human beings that drive those vehicles will be demolished. They will be goo, right? And obviously there's no people in these missiles.
Right.
So obviously it doesn't matter what the G-forces are. But I'm just saying that
all guided.
It took so much thrust and power to get that missile to that point. Where's the rest of the thrust coming from? You know, if we would. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse, but yeah.
I mean, they could have like little fins. You know what I mean? And missiles can bend.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Like
their tubes can bend.
Yeah, like that's how it's
they're
like
flexy.
Directional. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like a arm to them.
Interesting.
Sense.
Yeah.
I just watched a short about it.
Okay. Try not to be hypnotized.
Crazy.
Phones are hypnotism.
We're hypnotized by the military-industrial complex.
And the complexity, I want to know how I will be destroyed.
Yeah, aliens or World War III. At least we know the context of which ways we could be annihilated, you know?
I love... Exactly. It's not a...
It's not helping my case.
It's not.
It's just taking a long time to turn still.
It's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going the right direction.
I mean, even though we're accounting for the size of them, I don't think anything could...
We don't know if the size difference is
because
different.
It could be the same size that we're seeing on your phone, honestly.
As that missile?
Yeah. And I want to preface this. I'm not gonna confidently say what I am interpreting this video as is aliens or force fields or whatever, but it's deeply unexplained.
The fact that humans have access to this technology, or the fact that it's just on this planet and bounced a rocket like this.
We witnessed
rockets aren't supposed to be acting this way,
and we witnessed something unexplained.
Yeah.
Truly unexplained, or I can't explain it. And Kahaya, you as a official of the United States government,
God, I'm not even.
You can't even hold a case.
We're starting to become the Phenomenon podcast, where we just talk about strange, crazy ass events.
Right. And AI, how will it be better? It'll be better. It'll be better.
I found it. I just found it. Look at that.
That's.
You're saying the actual warhead is
turning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's so crazy, isn't it?
That's very wild.
They launch it and just like, whoa.
I mean, that's
fake. This is all fake, but
I'm with you. It's very fake.
It's a nice illustration.
Look at that, though.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
The tubes can turn with it?
It's like a
It's like plating. Holy shit! It can
that didn't make sense to me, by the way. But all right.
Oh my god!
Isn't that crazy?
No way.
Oh, that makes sense.
That does.
So it's almost like
as long as it gets hit by one piece of debris, you're still having an impact and explosion along many warheads.
Yeah,
and it's a chain reaction.
It's
in
like
midair.
It's like pointing the spray.
Buckshot.
Yeah, a
buckshot in midair.
Right.
It's not an interesting way to think of missiles. I thought they were just like
straight
suicide, kamikaze, has to
Boom.
hit.
Like sharp tipped.
Yep.
Couldn't move them. But yeah, the noses are crazy. You can point them.
I didn't know that.
Did you see the bomber, the United States bomber, get close to a Chinese fighter jet over the South China Sea? Did you not see that?
That area over there is so murky.
What happened?
So United States bomber was provoking China, and they flew over the South China Sea, which is territory controlled.
North of Japan?
Just South China. I don't know. Just kind of in between the. I honestly don't know enough. I would say in between the Philippines and China.
I know. Soon on this podcast
Or in between
in our
Taiwan.
huge studio that we're gonna afford one day, we're just gonna have to have like a globe in the middle of the table.
Yeah,
And we're gonna be
the
like,
point.
where's the story going on at? Oh,
Well,
here.
there's the globe right there.
Yeah.
We could just use that globe.
We'll just need one built into the table, though. You know,
That'd be cool.
That would be dope. Like the ones that are like
Dude.
in the like,
levitating.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the? There's a famous big, Pope, big globe. Have you seen this stuff? There's like a Oh come on.
Is it that black and white thing?
So no.
Dude,
So-
we need a hologram table. That's an investment right there.
That's nuts.
Dude.
Play Battleship.
That'd
know
be
what I'm
very
saying?
cool. You know what I'm saying?
True, augmented reality and virtual reality. Let's just start building holographic tables, hologram tables.
Play like some chess and just see your pieces or just like.
For real, I don't even think
holograms.
you would
That'd
have to
go
move
hard.
them. You would just like be tapping.
That'd be so nuts.
Or, I don't even know.
It's crazy how these kind of things. But
I see.
So I saw a photo of a pope in like the 1900s have one of these, but it was like the size of, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know, like
a room,
10 feet long, kind of
Holy.
globe where you could just like kind of move it around.
Kind of like a gong.
Yes.
Like that size.
Yes, exactly. And he could move it around, and that was the cool thing about it is that it was weightless. Or it was like engineered so well that it was weightless.
Just glide.
So you could just move your finger with it. And it would just
What?
glide over. And it was like, yeah. And it was like it wasn't heavy at all. And it was the coolest thing
That
to watch.
sounds magnetized.
Whatever it was, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. That's what we should have. We should have. Imagine if we could have a round table with like a little thin layer, almost like a donut. But in the center, we could have that where we just like, yeah.
That'd be fun.
And we would only see like the half circle of it. the half dome.
We'd basically see Antarctica or the North Pole if we didn't move it ever.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
That'd be very cool, right? And then we could like slide over things.
Oruga Studios is gonna start looking crazy as shit.
If I was the Pope and I had that 10-foot
In
tall
diameter.
Circumference or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I would do is just spin it as fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'd be so ignorant. They'd kick me out. Like I'd be like
spin.
Sure.
My thing would be going 60 RPM.
right. 60 RPM. Sure.
Whatever. No, I think it'd be like 3,600 RPM.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Whatever.
Just
super fast.
Right. Just create kinetic power with your spinning for
Yep.
sure.
I know we got 2 extras of these.
What
so-
happens when I use the one-time use? By the way, we're gonna go back to your passes. What happens when
my business cards.
What happens when I use it? Do I have to burn it?
You have to hand it to the person that witnessed it as testimony.
I see.
Gotcha. This is a real interesting concept. I'll have to use this and use them in public.
I don't know.
Get a reaction.
Good luck.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a
Did your
prank.
parents ever find these?
No, thank God, right?
All 600.
I've had some close calls.
What would you do if your parents saw this? These business cards.
I think I think the thing is, what would they do if they saw it?
Probably
Not what I
one-time
would
use,
do.
right?
Wow.
Yeah. They'd hold on to a few.
Yeah.
That's crazy. My mom. Look at what my son did. Look at what he did.
So proud.
That's fun.
That's hilarious.
All right, you guys want to play some pool?
Down to get beat, I guess.
Does he beat you too?
I mean, in the past 2 games, I think I won. Maybe.
It's true. He has. Yeah.
He beat you?
Yeah.
Man, that
Beat
makes me
down
happy.
beatable.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Yeah,
that you be knocking balls off the table.
No, not off the table. I have the ability. I've been trained.
You have the strength to do
hit
that.
balls over balls to get them into the hole.
Yeah, I'd be hitting some crazy ass like trajectory shots or bank shots.
Bank shots are where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was playing by myself, and I had 6 in a row in. And then It was the last ball, the black ball, and I hit it off the wall, and it went in.
What?
And I just remember being like, looking around. I was like, yeah, I meant to do that, and I did.
I hate this guy. I played him one time, and he got every ball in.
Damn.
I didn't even get to play, except for the 8 ball. I tried to catch up.
Broke it.
Destroyed it.
Yeah, I broke it, hit one in, hit the next one in, hit the next
Damn.
one in, hit the next one in, and then I had the black ball left, and I missed.
Yeah, we're all pool professionals. Play us for money. Or play us to lose money.
For sure.
Insane.
For sure.
Honestly.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Check out our
Literally
Twitter.
everything. Check out NFTs. Check out merch.
Yeah.
All the shebang.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this on Spotify if you're on YouTube. It'd help out a lot.
And listen to this on YouTube if you're on Spotify. Flip-flop it every once in a while.
God bless you, people. Bye-bye.
And we got to be ready.
Visit orugastore.com today and enter the discount code OP15 for 15% off your order on all Oruga merch. Free shipping for orders over $50 is available as well. Thank you.
The Oruga Podcast.
Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys. They look busy, right?